Hello there and welcome to Giants Tarot on December 9. 9. It's my favourite, well, it's not my favourite number. Bit of a tough old number, but it's a good number. And here's where we are, and we've got a double whammy because it's the 9 of clubs as well. Wow. Okay, so at I'm Elizabeth. I'm your presenter. So at Giants Tarot, we just read things out because there's so much written about each day of the year, truly. So I'm jumping straight in, and we're starting with the birth emblem for the 9th of December. And by the way, the Theosophical Society suggests that December is all about perseverance. Ain't it so? So the 9 of clubs, we'll have a look at this. When you have a lot of knowledge and intuition, what do you do with it? You share it out, most likely. And the best way to do this is with love. Of course. If there was any doubt, when the 9 of clubs looks up to heaven for guidance and understanding, the Queen of Hearts is the immediate card above. If the commodity is knowledge and intuition, then 9 is a lot of it. Considering the mastery one could exert over the surrounding environment and persons in it, the Queen of Hearts is a welcome signal to do the dispensing deed with some mercy. It is always worth remembering that number 9 is not gifted in life with multiple opportunities. And yet every step along the path of the past brings the 9 to a current moment of clarity. Experience is indeed opportunity for the 9 of clubs, which functions and acts with sureness. The guiding energy, the Queen of Hearts, is the perfect foil. The sure action of the 9 of clubs can be dispensed onto the bedrock of any kingdom, for indeed the experience from which such action is generated is an opportunity for all on the receiving end. A loving queen dispensing distilled 9 of clubs energy is sharing success as a queen should do. Success in sharing knowledge. The 9 of clubs stands watching and waiting. What is next? What is needed? What does the brotherhood of love need? It may seem overly idealistic, but the 9 of clubs is here to establish broad understanding in universal love, as all 9s are. They know that to dispense these gifts onto the greatest number of souls will bring the best upward lift for all. For any 9, there is much ground to cover, for it's not so much groups they deal with as the overall fabric of humanity. A 9 of clubs knows if you've got it, you should flaunt it. And without ego, they await their calling to seek and dispense knowledge with all the intuitive originality at their disposal. Having traversed the numbers 1 to 9, it's a heck of a lot at their disposal. Their art forms, healing modalities, commentaries and insights are so needed, and the 9 of clubs, from its stronghold of past happenings, bestows medicine which evokes adventure and transcends the commonplace. If they can tweak the curiosity of the many, they see great possibilities for the masses. They may not make an announcement about it, but the positive implication is that serenity and success are ahead. The 9 of clubs has reached the end of its journey, but it's ready to begin the next one. Are you coming too? So there is a Lenormand card connected with this little group. Card number 17. Oh, what did I tell you? Card number 17 in the Lenormand deck has the Queen of Clubs on its face. So here we go. It's the Stork, and it's all about change and relocation. The Stork card is about change. You might experience anything from a change of plans to a change of residence. Stagnation in your life, it should come to an end and things should begin to move forward. When describing a person, the Lenormand stork refers to someone who is tall, often quite slim, and with long legs. In Korea, there's changes in your job or in your career. It could be anything from a promotion to a new line of work. And in health, the stork usually indicates health improvements and recovery. It may also point to something involving your legs. She's got legs. Okay, some questions concerning the Lenormand number 17, Queen of Hearts stork card. Are you prepared for blocked areas of your life to begin moving forward? What have you been avoiding doing that you need to do? Hold on, because things are about to go to the next level. Okay, now I've got a reading here for a Sagittarius 9, and we're actually in the time of Sagittarius Temperance that goes from November 23 to December 21, and we are in the second 10-day period of this time, which is the second decanate or decan, whichever you want to call it. And this time frame is all about criticism, explanation, and discovery. And that this time frame runs from December 3 until December 12. So those two readings are on part 2. Listen if you like. We'll look at some numerology for 9. The mission for the 9. Learn to be humanitarian and love mankind, aiming at all times to help others. A philanthropist and a humanitarian. Your appeal is to the many rather than the few, expecting nothing in return for one's efforts. The greatest rewards come from serving. This is the number of the accomplishment of your soul's deeper purpose. It is a sign from Source that it is time to start your real work. 9 is governed by the symbol of Jove, representing the highest spiritual love and also that of one's neighbour. If emotions are aroused, the motto being, do unto others. Compassionate, broad-minded and idealistic, can easily sense the difficulties and needs of others to such an extent that 9 can suffer greatly if another is mistreated or in want. Angel number 9 says, okay, I'm going to tell you, don't worry. It's coming. By aligning yourself with your divine purpose, you will be putting your skills and talents to their best use, fulfilling your personal potential to the fullest. Angel number 9 is all about purpose. When you see angel number 9 appearing in your daily experience, it is a message from your angels concerning the discovery and fulfillment of your life's purpose. Boom, boom. Glenville Kleiser. Oh, well, I'll read you the Sagittarius number 9, 9th division. The 9th division is the powerhouse of Sagittarius. You who were born under its influence are suited for life as a leader. As you will be the first to take command, so will you also be the first to attract hostility. You tower above your fellows, not only like a mighty oak, but also like a lightning rod, and so you must expect to get more than your share of jolts. Because of your superabundant energy, you will sometimes be considered reckless and headstrong. Look into yourself, and you will see the better truth. What some people mistake for bullishness is really a sense of mission, a determination to fulfill your purpose in life. With all your powerful characteristics, there is every reason to expect you will indeed do so, for you are ambitious and forceful, cool-headed and determined, outspoken and diligent. Glenville Kleiser says about December 9, be still and learn of God. Plan a daily period of at least 10 minutes when you can be alone for quiet, deep, meditative thinking. This is essential to your best mental growth. In social intercourse, you are constantly drawing upon your mental resources, but it is equally important that you have times of silence and solitude for concentrated, original, profound thinking. Your mind does not yield up its richest treasures while you are busily occupied with various aims and interests. It is when you grow still and there are no distracting influences at work that your most valuable thoughts disclose themselves. Ascertain what is your best time for clear and original thinking, whether the early morning or late evening, then reserve a regular period for this vital work. The Theosophical Society says for the 9th of December, "It is a lifelong task you have chosen, and somehow, instead of generalizing, you manage always to rest upon those details that prove the most difficult to a beginner." And the birthday book says, "Moral courage is the outstanding attribute of this birth date, which comes under the influence of the fixed star Sabik. Patience and the ability to hang on in face of initial setbacks are shown. The day favours in particular the confidential agent and those who act as guardians and attendants. The promised partner has willingness and an appetite for useful work." The colours for today are crimson and red. Oh, wow. Okay, people. Jumping over to the second one now, part 2. I love yous. I'll see you soon. Hey, come round tomorrow. We'll say a few words.